Oh, he's trying to and cannot hear you. How does he know he can't hear me? Why is the thing saying that? There it goes. Thank you. Oh, that's better. Oh, oh, he's struggling. Damn it,
Hey,
Justin.
bud.
There
Hey,
he
so
is.
let me get you a video. There you go.
Hey, were you able to
What's
hear me
up?
at all?
I'm sorry?
Were you able to hear me earlier?
No. Why?
No, I was just being my normal self. Cheers. If you don't have a protein shake, you should get one.
I got a little energy drink.
Fuck yeah. I got like three of them like all over the place.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I just got done with the gym, so I was like, this is perfect timing. Like I made it. And I'm not
Perfect.
sweating as bad as I normally do because it's been consistent.
Nice.
Yes. But dude, you've been a bodybuilder for how long? How long you been doing that?
Fuck, man. Like since 2008, I
Mm,
started and I competed shortly after that around 2000, 2010. No,
mhm.
2009. 2009, man. I was lifting before that, but I started getting into bodybuilding, like the whole fucking gamut of things on around
Yes.
2008, you know?
Yes. Okay. So this is how the show I kind of wanted to go down. Is this is all for me and everybody who's fitness fanatics. And at the end, you can throw whatever the fuck you want to throw in there, and that'll be awesome.
Nice.
Yes. Wonderful. So right now, like my workout routine, I'm doing twice a day, and the morning slash afternoon is kind of the same muscle group I'll do for about 2 weeks, and I start at like say 20 to 30% of high reps, low weight, 4 to 5 sets, and I'll just do the main muscle groups, and then a little bit of cardio, focus on just three machines, rowing, this elliptical, and the stairs or the bike. I do intervals, and then on the evening, I go to the track and I just do 60 120s, and then in between, I'll do 20 sets, no, 20 reps of push-ups, sit-ups, and air squats, and I'll do that for about 3 to 5 miles.
Mm,
Yeah,
it's pretty exhausted, dude.
I am. I'm
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, like that was my regiment when I was active duty. I maintained that lifestyle for like the majority, like I would say like 5 years straight. And then it's been a while since I started doing that regimen again. And I've been 2.5 weeks, going on 3 weeks strong, and it's not the same as it was. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, right, right. Well, I mean, at least you're active and doing something, you know?
Yes. Yes, I got a Muay Thai bag in my living room, and that's I'm trying to incorporate that, and it's just this thing that I'm doing called the 24/40, where it's just every 24 hours can change my life for 40 days up to my birthday. So any advice, supplements, like I want everything. I don't want the bullshit. I want the best supplements. I want all of it, everything for the competitive edge, you know? Yeah.
You want the real shit? Is that what you're looking
Yes,
for?
I'm looking for maintaining like what I'm doing, but I don't want the bullshit where you can go look at Google and find it because I've tried every single supplement out there. If we go to my cabinet, it will blow you away. It's like a pharmacy of just everything. I'm
I
not
used to be
lying.
like that. I used to be like that, man. And I
Hell yeah.
mean, I wanted to have the advantage, but see, I'm sure you read my bio. I'm a natural bodybuilder, which means I've never taken drugs. I'm steroid free. So,
Mhm.
and I competed that way. So I'm obviously I'm a huge advocate and I champion natural drug free bodybuilding. But that's why I asked you, you want the real shit, you know?
Oh yeah. No, no, no.
It,
Like creatine, protein, whatever
oh
protein
yeah,
I need to buy
gotcha.
because literally I can put weight on like nobody's business, but it takes double the work to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So obviously, you're speaking my language now, bro. So I got
Yes.
creatine monohydrate, obviously whey protein, zinc, magnesium, D3, fish oil. You know, shit like that. Those are gonna be like your staple. A good fish oil too, not like this bullshit Kirkland brand. I used to take that stuff too, man. But you
Yes.
really you need to do your research on fish oil. Flame Biotest has a good one called Flame Out. That's a good one. But yeah, I mean, you sticking to the basics though, period, bro. And you putting in your work ethic and into your training and training with intention and purpose, or else none of this is going to mean shit. It's not going to compound or materialize into anything. And you do it for a long fucking time. The first thing
Yes.
you told me was your whole gamut of things. And it was my first thought is that's overwhelming, dude. You're trying to like do a lot of different, there's a lot of moving parts with your fitness. And as a trainer, as a coach, that's the number one thing I see people end up really going down in flames because of. They try to do everything or they try to do things very restrictive. It's one of the two. Very
Interesting.
restrictive with their diet, very
Yes.
restrictive with what they eat. Like they only eat X, Y, Z, and then that's nothing else. And then, or they want to get their fucking hands on every piece of fucking fitness program out there on the market, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And then they get drained because we're not robots, bro. We're humans. So you're going to end up burning out and fizzling very, very early on. Whereas if you adopt one type of program by somebody that you trust, because you seem like a program guy, you adopt one type of program with somebody that you trust that has the fucking results, that speaks the language, that lives the life day in and day out, has been for lots of fucking years, then and by the way, is not a genetic phenom. Like you can't go off of a genetic phenom because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They have gotten their body from doing anything and
Oh,
everything.
no. I
They're just
know.
they're genetic freaks. So you have to
Yeah.
pay attention to that. It's very important. But
Mhm.
follow that program through and through for at least 3 to 4 fucking months.
Mhm.
And adhere to a diet model that you can structure in your life, that you look forward to eating the foods with. You stick within a caloric means that keeps you losing body fat regularly, but very pragmatically. And you just do that, bro. You just do those two things. And it's like, I've seen too many people do one of the two, too restrictive or too fucking much. And they end up going down in flames early on.
Yes, or they don't recover properly. Like I have a morning and evening routine where I incorporate my stretching, my meditation, and my reading and journaling, and that happens in the morning and sometimes at night. But at the night, like it's literally probably 2 days out of 7 days of the week where I get the night because I'm fucking burnt out by that time, and I sleep fantastic.
Yeah.
And as you said, you got to have a program. And yes, you're right. I'm using the program that the Army embedded into me through my senior leadership. I've maintained it. I had the results. It was fantastic. And all I want is that I just want Sergeant Favazza back. Right now, we got Dad Gregory. So
Right. That's funny. Yeah, but how many years ago was that, dude?
shit, it was say 4 years ago, about four
Oh,
years.
okay. It's fairly recent. Okay, so I had thought that, if it was like 10, 15 years ago, this thing would be, you're a different physiology now to some degree. And you need to do things differently. Like even in
Yes.
my start of bodybuilding, I don't respond the same as I did when I was in my early 20s to now 39. I don't respond the same. And you mentioned recovery. It's not so much recovery, dude. It's probably just mental capacity and mental bandwidth, which one
Yes.
has to be able to do these sorts of things and know that this is again tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. Anybody can do anything one fucking day or 2 days. But to have you run this fucking marathon, it's daunting if you're doing so many different things. You have so many moving parts, bro. That's why you need to get back to basics, keep it simple, stupid, and just stick to the basics, man, and run those till the fucking wheels fall off. And you'll see
Yes.
results. This is not fucking trickery here. You'll see the results, dude.
Look, so when we say keep it like basics, all right, like, well, what do you mean by that? And please help me understand with core engagement. I was a fat kid growing up. I never learned like core engagement at all. And that was something I had to learn in the military the hard way, where it took a conscious effort. And now that I'm getting back into the groove, like I'm finally feeling my core engaged. And it's insane because I tried to do it when I was out. I'm like, why is it not working? And it doesn't make any sense. So for those that are listening that don't understand that or have an idea but don't know when to apply it or not apply it, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think core is a major buzzword in the fitness industry, to be honest with you. I think people use it to scare people or fearmonger because they think if your core is not, well, okay, what the fuck does core even mean? Okay, let's dissect core. Core is everything from your neck down to your ass, basically. Okay, it's like an apple core. Think of it like an apple core. Okay, you're everything from the pelvis up to your neck. Okay, so there's multiple muscles that are involved with the core. It's not just rectus abdominis and transverse abdominis. It's not those muscles. It's a lot of muscles. It's muscles of the spine. It's muscles of the upper back. It's muscles of the pelvic floor. It's all of those things. So when we understand core, what does that mean? Well, that's what that means. That's what core means. But a lot of these influencers will fearmonger and they'll fucking hold it to the, they'll make you think they're just talking about abs and seeing your abs in the kitchen and it's being fucking chiseled and everything. That's not what this means. You develop core strength from doing basic compound movements. So if you predicate your training around Romanian deadlifts, lunges, squats, military presses, chin-ups, bent over rows, chest presses, bench press, etc., push-ups, you won't help but build a fucking core. If you feel that your muscles are weak when you do a push-up and you're in that pike position, well, that's just because you fucking haven't exercised that muscle in a long time and you're feeling it quiver. I mean, it'd be the same thing if I took bro, if I took 2 months off of the gym and I went in and I did the fucking leg extension for as heavy as I could go for fucking 6 reps, do you think on the 6th rep I'm fucking holding that shit? Pause. I'm controlling that weight, dude. My legs are starting to quiver, dude, because I can't really hold that much weight. I haven't done this for so long. My muscles are responding appropriately. Your muscles are responding appropriately to the stimulus that it hasn't gone through in so many fucking years. So just understand that it's just that. It's just a weak muscle that has to regain its strength, okay? There's no type of precedence you should place on core. You should put a precedence around the compound basic fundamental movements, do them with very strong technique, and watch your core get fucking stronger in the process, man.
That's beautiful. So every day I'm doing squats. Like that's what we did for literally a year straight. And yes, I completely agree. But I mean, deadlifts, like, what if you're going to a fucking gym where all they have is these shitty Smith machines? I'm not knocking, starts with Planet. Yeah. So that's all they have. And then that's where you have to get creative. And I mean, Romanian
No, I do them anyway. I fucking load up all the wheels that I can on that bar and I deadlift the fuck out of it, dude. And guess what? It works fine. It works fine, bro. Here's the thing. Like, I can train like a fucking savage in a hotel gym with dumbbells up to 50 pounds and a fucking one of those universal machines because it's all in my head, man. It's all how I perceive it. And I'm a work ethic fanatic, dude. I don't predicate my worth on just my body. I predicate off of my work ethic because I know a lot of motherfuckers don't have work ethic. They have this limiting belief that sets in when the going gets really, really tough and their weight's super heavy and it's super uncomfortable. I don't have that, dude. I push through barriers and thresholds because I want to see what the fuck I'm made of. And so I love that shit. But I also like pain, man. And I've always liked pain. Maybe that's because I'm a little bit masochistic, but I like that shit. Now, here's the thing. It is what you make of it, bro. You've heard that saying. Like, it's going to be what you make of it. So if you go into Planet Fitness and you feel like you're restricted because you only have Smith machines, well, then that's how you're going to operate.
My God, you're all right. You're right. So, all right, so what I was thinking was technique. I mean, you try to do a fucking deadlift on a Smith machine. That feels like my technique is being hindered. Now, am I just being crazy, or is that literally
Yeah,
that's
because if anything, it cleans up your technique, man. Because
ah
it's on a fixed rail. So
okay.
it's gonna, if anything, that's gonna clean up one's technique for sure. You can't fuck up that much, right? And you know, but you need to really understand that the gym is not going to make the person makes the fucking gym, dude. Like, I go into any fucking gym, and my leading by example through my work ethic, my body, it speaks for itself. People already, they look at what I'm doing, they look to me because I'm that motherfucker. I captivate your attention when I'm training, because I'm training for me, though.
Hmm.
I'm only training, but the way that I train for me, it's beyond what motherfuckers are doing around me.
Hmm.
And I'm just taking sets to the absolute failures, the most failing point that I can. I'm taking my body to the most failing point that I can take, because I want to see what I'm made of, dude. And because this is a war against me. But that's my behavior with my training. It's always been my behavior, because I've never had an edge pharmaceutically. I've never had an edge with drugs, with steroids. So I've always had to work my fucking ass off harder than
Hmm.
guys on gear do to get half the fucking gains.
Yes.
But that's the behavior that's been imparted to me ever since I started competing. So now that's the behavior that I take into the gym. I do it the same way at 39 years old as I did when I was 22.
Oh fuck yes, dude! Like, dude, that's fantastic. Like, we need everybody to be talking like this. Like,
They
how do we?
can't, though, because they don't do it, bro. They can't talk like this because they don't do this. I talk like this because I'm convinced and I'm convicted, because I actually run this shit. I don't miss. I am that motherfucker, dude.
You remind me of like a white Mr. T. Just literally just going ham.
I'll take it.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude. That is insane. So that's awesome. So we got supplements, we got workout regimen. Like, what do you think of like somebody just doing the same workout every day for like a month straight? Like, what do you think
Yeah,
about
they
that?
should do it longer than a month. They should do it for like 3 or 4 months. I've done the same workout every fucking day for over a year,
Wow.
because the only, well, let me say this. The only thing that changes in my is my weights, my rest period. So my intensity will alter, will vary. So I
Okay.
might add in sets. I might add in repetitions. I might add load. I might take away rest time. I might add in days that I do a certain muscle group. I might do more frequently. The goal here is progressive overload. That's going to be the common denominator across the board if you want to change your body. You progressively overload, and it's multifaceted. You can do it all the different ways that I just illustrated. But the point is, you must do it. Don't just go through the don't just go to the gym, have no fucking intent behind your workout, have no purpose, have, God forbid, have no structure, and just go get a workout in. You go in there, if you're serious about your body, you go in there and you train. You don't just go work out. You don't go catch a workout. I don't even know what the fuck that means, dude. I don't go catch workouts. I fucking train, because everything that I do when I go in the gym is all purpose driven. It has intent behind it, intent behind every contraction, every set, every rep, all of it. So I don't know what this bullshit is of go catch a workout. That doesn't make any sense. I'd be lost if I went in the gym and I was just going to catch a workout, go work out. I don't know what that means, dude. So
So
everybody needs to have purpose behind their fucking mission, right? If their
yeah.
mission is to get a better body and stop looking like a bag of shit, then they better have purpose and intention behind what they do in the gym.
What are your thoughts when you see people sitting on a machine and just like playing on their phone, not fucking working out?
Bro, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. That's what I think.
They're like there for like 10 minutes. And I'm like, just get out of the way. What are you doing? Or they're trying to have a conversation and they're in the fucking middle of the gym. It's like just fucking move. Get out of the
Dude,
way.
I'll better you with that, bro. There's this guy I know. that he's pretty in shape, man. And he's on TRT though, so he don't fucking count. He's on some GH and some fucking tests, so fuck him, dude. But he sits on the fucking bench and in between sets, and he, by the way, trains like a pussy, but he sits between sets on the bench, and he literally his head is down in his phone, and I don't know what he's looking at. I remember talking to him one day like a year ago, and he was talking about crypto shit. And he was talking about how he was on doing crypto, and he's a construction worker, by the way. And I thought, I still think to this day, is that what he's still doing? Like checking numbers or whatever on his phone? He's on there for a long fucking time, dude. And I don't understand that. Clearly, like, to me, he's not serious. And anybody who does that's not serious. That's fine if you're not serious, bro. You can be not serious. Like, I go to the golfing range. I'm not fucking serious about golf. I'll Happy Gilmore every single ball. I don't care. But there are people that take that sport seriously. And they look at me like, fuck, get off the green, man, you know? So I get it, dude. It's not important to you, but it's important to me. And I place a presence on what's important to me. And I do what's important to me to the umpteenth power, bro.
Do you think he's getting like a mental sweat in, you know, just like trying to just look at his phone? Like,
I think he's trying to, I think he's trying to escape his family. That's what I think he's really.
There's like
from his girl and his kid.
It's like, what do you got going on at the gym today? Oh, I got teeth, ears, and fingers today.
Exactly.
Tomorrow's brain.
Yeah. I'm gonna work my neck, dude. Fucking guy.
Shit. Yeah, this took a turn, you know. What are some like physical and psychological challenges that people are facing that they're probably not even aware of that's holding them back from even stepping into the gym?
Dude, I think that most people just aren't fed up enough with their shitty state of the way that they look, the way that they feel. And because they're not fed up enough, they don't do anything about it, or they just do it half-ass, or, you know, somebody's got to tell them to do it. And then when they do it, it's only like for a couple of weeks. They don't have any there's no discipline back in these individuals. They've never done anything worth anything in their life. So what's this going to be? How's this going to be any different? It's not. It's that type of attitude. You know, when you actually get so fucking fed up, that's when you change. It's like somebody who's poor as fuck on the streets. All they have to their name is a sleeping bag that they sleep in every night on the side of the road or the freeway. If that person is able, meaning they have all their limbs, they're the well-abled individual, they have all their mental faculties, they're not zapped from fucking years of drug abuse. These people can go out and get jobs. And if they're fed up enough, that's exactly what they'll do. So if you're in this position where you're so over fat, you're so unmotivated, fucking horrible sleep, dude, shit libido, no girls pay attention to you, you don't have any fucking money, you're not competent in any certain thing, you're definitely not confident, you don't have any kind of desire to be anything different, well then I can't help you and God can't even help you. You need to be in a position where you're so tired of this lifestyle that if you live another day in it, you're going to kill yourself. That's the driving impetus for you to fucking change. You can't live in this hell another day.
So what are your thoughts about about everybody getting a participation trophy?
Bro, you're not serious. All right. Oh, man. I'll tell you one thing. When I have a child, if that kid doesn't come in first, he's fucking last. He doesn't get shit. If you don't come in first, I don't want a second place trophy, third place trophy. All I want you to bring home the gold. If you don't bring home the gold, then don't bring home anything. And damn sure nobody should be getting just a trophy for participating. But that's how you instill competition within young men, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You don't instill it by saying, well, as long as you signed up, well, and you played, well, we'll give you a trophy. No, dude, you have to compete, and you compete to do your best. If you win, great. But as long as you did your best, that's the take home. And I think that if more boys grew up this way, they wouldn't be such pussies to this day and so entitled. They would have to earn their spot because they understand the value of earning.
That's interesting. Do you think it's based off of the parents and what they see, and
Of
the
course.
children, yeah, they see the children deem that as acceptable, thus it keeps repeating.
Yeah, dude, they emulate the parents, and it starts in the household. So,
Mhm.
I mean, look, if you got a beta male father, he's going to raise a beta male son, period. And I mean, and then also that beta male son's going to marry his fucking mother. And that's not going to be a good situation.
Oh shit! No, we lost him. It's okay. We're gonna keep rolling here. There he is. Oh yes, look at that. Welcome back. And
Bro, I'm so sorry, dude.
no, you're good. You're good. We
I got
lost you.
Yeah, somebody called me, and anyway, hold on real quick. Yeah, somebody called me, bro. I'm so sorry, man.
No, you're good.
Is
It
that
all stays in there. We're not editing anything out.
okay? Gotcha. It all stays. All right. So yeah, man. Yeah, and if that son marries his mother, man, he's just gonna catch more hell, dude. Because and look, it's just gonna perpetuate. The theme is gonna perpetuate itself down the line, dude.
Hmm.
I mean, and if that's the type of narrative that's displayed in the family, I mean, the one thing going for that kid is that he was raised in a nuclear household, right? Like that's a
Yeah.
good thing. But if his father was no type of hero to him, he wasn't strong, he didn't put him in his place, he didn't scold him when he fucked up. I mean, you're basically raising a serial killer at that point, bro. You need
Yes.
you need to tame men because men are supposed to be masculine, they're supposed to be strong, they're supposed to be protective. They're supposed to stand up for what they believe in. They're supposed to hold their ground, etc.
Yes. What's your definition of a leader, and how does one illustrate their leadership authority in the workplace?
A leader needs to be able to persuade people for the betterment of them, and he obviously needs to be the showcasing of what that looks like. So lead by example. He needs to emulate all facets of what makes a strong leader in his own life. He can't just tout something and then do something else. And it needs to be very analogous with way back when, who he was way back when.
Mhm.
And that's not displayed by many men. I mean, many men can maybe learn something now, regurgitate what they hear from Patrick Bet-David or Jordan Peterson on how to be a leader, but they don't actually have hard substantiated proof to back what they're saying. They have to do something for a very long time, be an authority in their space, be obviously something of an inspiration, so that people have anecdotal proof that this person is who he says he is, and then naturally people follow suit. You don't have to call yourself a leader. You're coined a leader based off of what your merits are, and what your merits are exposed all over your physical representation and your history.
Damn, that's beautiful. Shit, I was literally gonna say something, and now like that's spot on. But I want to ask just one more funny question here, as far as like, what do you think about New Year's resolutionists? You know?
Fuck them. I don't. I don't. I think that that's obviously something that people just use to look, dude. If you need a new year to start something that you should have started last month, 3 months, 4 months ago, I mean, there's no saving you. You're fucked. You need to. That doesn't show anything. You need to start this shit in fucking March, July. Like, it doesn't matter the day, dude. You need to do this now or yesterday, and you need to do it for you, and you need to do this steadily forever. It means you have to adopt a lifestyle over it. And if you don't, dude, you can't just trickle in and out of this sort of thing in terms of being better physically, mentally, spiritually, etc. This is an ongoing evolutionary phase of your life that doesn't stop until you hit the casket. You know what I mean? Like, you must follow this all the days of your life. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to, dude, because being on this side right now and being the 0.1% of the world, I don't know how you'd want to be anything else. I don't know why you would want to wake up in the morning and be anything less than a 0.1%. 1% is too broad. 1% is too broad, dude. 1%, you're like 100 million people. I don't want to be like 100 million motherfuckers. I want to, or 800 million. What? There's 8 billion people in the world. Do the math on that, whatever that is. I don't want to be that way. I want to be 0.1% of the world. But to be 0.1%, you got to do a lot more than 99.9% are willing to do.
Dude, I like that. This is Justin Groth, everybody. Now, if I can leave you with the floor, Justin, and answer or say whatever you would like to say that I haven't got to ask you yet, and how our audience can get in touch with you.
Yo, man, we covered a lot of ground here. I think that was a really good conversation, and I don't want to drown it out even further, because I can't. We had a good back and forth, man. So I just leave it at that. You know, if your people want to get in touch with me, if they need anything like fitness, online coaching, mindset coaching, etc., you can hit my DMs. That's the best way to hold me. I'm in the process of building an app right now that'll be public within a couple of weeks, but obviously not enough time to give your listeners that handle yet, or that way to get a hold of me through that app. So we'll just leave it at the DM for now. Justin Craig Groth on Instagram. No underscores, no spaces, just a straight Justin Craig Groth. You could DM me with if you want to get started. You could DM me with questions, whatever. Just reach out. Don't be shy.
Beautiful. And if you want to email me once you do release your app, I can incorporate into the show notes.
Nice, bro. I'll do that. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So I do appreciate you coming on the show today, Justin. Hell yeah.
I appreciate it. Great. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. You're good? We got it? You good? You
Yes,
like
sir.
that? Hell
Hey,
yes.
let me know when you post this. I'll link it to my stories on Instagram.
For sure. No, fuck yeah.
Nice.
I appreciate you. All right, I'll be in
All right, bro.
touch. All right,
Nice.
laters.
Later, bro.